programming, logo.
Amiga logo, we've been very pleased with. We've never had a chip-based logo in our old BBC machines. We've always worked on disk-based programs, and they've been very slow and, quite frankly, unexciting. Amiga logo is very fast, very powerful.
We're drawing a cube and you can draw all other things, and at the moment they're writing instructions to tell the turtle to draw the cube, and it can go forward, left, right and backwards. And we've drawn the cube, and then at the end when we're finished we write all the details into the computer and it draws it itself.
This piece of paper is to write down the instructions so you don't forget them. So then you can copy the instructions on this onto the computer and it will draw the cube. Sarah.
Our children have taken to it very, very well. They've been building quite complex procedures with very little help. And I'm just waiting now to begin to introduce the talking logo, because I think they're really going to be excited by that.
Well, these figures here, if we tell the turtle to go forward 10, it'll go to about there. Then right, it'll go to there. Then backwards, it'll go backwards. So, this type of computer, it's good at working because you can draw all different things. It's better than drawing in your book. And it just, you tell it what to do and it does it. We can turn that and cross it over, then ask Miss Skin if we can colour the top in.
The girls here that you've seen today have been using Amiga logo to construct a cube. They worked using simple graphics on the screen, and then later on, when they've perfected that, they've taught the computer how to construct that cube using one instruction. And they'll be able to go on to use that cube and manipulate that image using logo to more complex levels.
Deprint, design creations, borders, colours, cards, invitations.
There are three main parts to the Deprint program. There's the border area, where they can select from already established or symbols that are already in the computer in the clip art package. There's the text, which is obviously the main part of it, but there are a variety of fonts they can use, different size fonts and so on, so they can actually put together a sort of poster or banner that they want to do. And finally there's an image that they can put onto it of a shape, sign, whatever. And they can design their own or use, again, select some from the clip art package that's incorporated in the program.
This is a program called Deprint, which we've recently started using to design a new school letterhead. What we did first was we designed a badge that we wanted to go on the top of the letter, and now we've got to put the text and everything. So what we're doing now is we're just calling back our information that was already saved. Now what we're going to do is put the text in, the address and the headmaster's name. At the moment what he's doing is getting its position.
It's a colour program, so the pupils can use whatever colours they want, make up their own colours, or again, just pick from the colour bar whichever ones they want.
Now we're going to try and print the letterhead, but we've only got a black and white printer because the other two are on order at the moment.
The students have found the program very user-friendly. Those that see it for the first time can produce within half an hour a finished product, a finished piece of work, which they're quite happy with, and is usually quite a good standard.
Pretty slick, eh?
If you muddle up your letters and you're not doing well, to stop those hassles, let's spell.
Catherine is 7 and she has found great fun in the Let's Spell one. It's, you know, taught her an awful lot. And it's not like when she brings homework home and has to do the spellings and it becomes a bore and she doesn't want to do it. But it really is, you know, we find that we watch her and we all get a lot of fun out of that. And Joseph, who is nearly 10, he also uses that. And it's very beneficial to him.
It helps him to spell, but in a fun way, not like at school where it seems to get a bit boring. It's more good fun and he enjoys, it's more like a game and he plays it.
It's fun to play. If you get the word right, what you choose to spell, it says well done and it plays a little tune. If you get it wrong, the bear says Odin and it says try again.
Well, I think generally that the Amiga is educational and fun to use.
If your teacher's got a load of BBC data, tell her what she needs is an emulator.
The BBC emulator is a way of running the Amiga and running BBC basic programs on the Amiga. We find it useful for children, say in the lower areas of the school, who have used simple BBC basic programs like Jumbo and the MEP package. They can come onto this machine and become used to using it, using the old software. Kicking cat, is that the right one? Let's have a think.
A clever cat.
Clever cat. You press clever cat and it says we've got down and we've got backwards now. That's not clever cat, is it?
Dippy-do.
Right, you press dippy-do for me, that's lovely. Okay, you're going to wave to there. When does he wave? Right at the end?
Yeah, yes.
Well, let's watch him, see if he waves to us right at the very end. 1, 2, 3, 4. There he goes now.
Well, Anisha and Cindy, you've been using the BBC emulator just to run one program. But the Amiga actually has the ability to run more than one program at the same time, so you can do lots of different things without switching from one program to another. So there's our BBC emulator, and we'll just open it up for you and let you have a look. Now, one of the things we've got on there are some BBC programs, so we can actually run those BBC programs on the Amiga at the same time. Right, we've just loaded in one of the BBC programs, so let's just choose one for you. So there's the game in action. Now if I now click the left button of the mouse, you'll notice at the top of the screen this caption comes up. What we've done is we've come out of the BBC and we've gone back into the Amiga environment, and if I actually move that down, you'll see that behind there's the Amiga screen and there's the BBC screen. What we can then do is we could now load in another program as well. You'll see his eyes moving. Just take him up to the top of the screen. Just stop there for a minute. Now again, if I click my left button of my mouse, I can now show you that behind there are in fact two programs running at the same time.
In your school or around my house, you want to make sounds. It's Music Mouse.
Another program you can use is Music Mouse. You move the mouse up and down to make different sounds. It's a fun program and it makes a lot of noise. You just move the mouse about and it will make a different sound. And you can move it up and that goes up, and move it side to side and those three strings go side to side. I can move the mouse up and down and what you can hear is loads of little people laughing and talking. When you move it to the top, they go really fast, and then when you gradually push it down, it starts to go lower. I'm going to try a different sound now. I click the mouse button and the mouse appears. I'm going to try this sax. I'm going to change voice 1 for the sax. And this is what the sax sounds like.